I've written a book about The Rock last year, and I mention it whenever I
Okay.
can. And I make the contention that WWF were going all out to make The Rock look good, and their first port of call was pairing him with you because you had no ego about making prospects look good in the ring and be impressive.
Yeah, because people never realize. People are like, oh, the Brooklyn Brawler's getting beat. He's getting beat. He's getting beat. No, the Brooklyn Brawler is hiding their negatives and bringing out their positives. Rock's positive was his look. When I first seen him, I knew him since he's 8 years old because I wrestled his dad's first match too. When I first seen him, I said, "Oh, another jock." That's what I said to myself because he looked like a football player. And he went. And then he came in the room with me. I wrote down all these spots and stuff. He wrote it on a napkin. He acted like he's got it all. He's got it all. Then I read his book. He goes, "Oh, when Steve Lombardi wrote, gave me those moves. I was so nervous. I put it down on the napkin. I didn't even tell him. He hit everything on the money. He hit everything on the money. Got a contract the next day.
Yeah, actually, I was going to ask you more about the match as well because there's no footage that's ever been released of your match with him, but there is of the second match with Chris Candido. So, I mean, how did it go and who
It
won?
is. Oh, mine was dark. Mine was
Yeah,
dark. I don't.
Chris Candido's was dark as well. They released it as like the raw footage.
Who posted Candido's match?
WWE themselves, they posted the raw footage onto their YouTube channel a few years ago, and I was
Because
wondering.
that must not have been dark after because that was the day after me,
Hmm,
which would have been a SmackDown. And they should probably said, "Oh, this guy's got
yeah,
credentials. Let's
no,
put him."
no, this was years before SmackDown. This was 1996.
Well, I don't know. I can't even answer that question
Yep.
because I never seen my first match with him. But all I can tell you was it was good.
Uh,
He just wrote. He just put on his social media. He's put. I was never in front of an audience on his Instagram. He goes, "I was never in front of an audience." He says, 18,000 people strong, Corpus Christi, Texas, 1996. He goes, I've never stepped in a ring. He goes, and all I heard when I walked out was, Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks. He goes, but you know what? Person that was in the ring with me was the legendary Brooklyn Brawler, was gracious enough to let me win, which I wasn't. They tell you what to do. And that's why I wanted to lose on my way out. You got to get back to the company. You got to get back to what was given to you. That's what he said. So, I mean, I thought that was nice.
uh, were you? I'm assuming your opinion was highly valued from Vince. As far as, I mean, how would you go about evaluating somebody? Would you just give them like one sentence, or would you give like a full rundown of
The guy
people you test out?
here's a good example, John Cena. They were giving him a second look. He had a mohawk. He called himself the prototype, and he was sitting around in L.A. So I was controlling they call it a pre-tape room, which is interview room, which does whole videos, all these different videos that you see. So I brought Cena in there. I said, cut a promo. And he cut a promo so well. But then what he did was he reversed the promo. Like he reversed his words. I went, holy shit. So I said, just stay here. I knocked on Vince's door. I said, Vince, we got a ringer. We got a ringer. He goes, really? I said, I'm telling you, this guy can talk his ass off. He goes, tell the writers to put him in a match with Kurt Angle. That's what he said. And they did it. And I don't know if you've seen that match.
Yep.
That
Yep.
that was Cena's first match, and he did very well. Cena's like remarkable at voiceovers and stuff like that. And he talks Chinese fluently.
Yeah, this was because WWE were trying to get into the Chinese market, and no one even asked him to. They just said, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'll just try and learn
yeah.
it."
He did it on his own. He opened a Chinese Twitter account. I mean, and it's hard. I mean, it sounds like a hard language to me.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be. Apart from, I think like English is meant to be the second hardest language or something to learn, then Chinese is the hardest, or because it's just so
Right.
alien.